guys, what the freak is up? So let's talk today about how Starship is kind of destroying IVE, because there's a few things I'm literally sick of that needs to be talked, so let's quickly move into the video now. First thing that bothers me the most is that Starship is doing absolutely nothing about the hate IVE members, especially Wonyoung, are receiving. The amount of hate on Wonyoung is huge and it's disgusting as she's just 17. Yet Starship is doing nothing to protect them. Recently, Liz got body shamed for, as Korean netizens said, being too fat. Did Starship do anything? No. Wonyoung got hate for eating a strawberry, having different clothes, for being a lazy dancer, for smiling too much, and even more. Did Starship do anything? No. Even though the hate on Wonyoung is getting out of hand, Starship is doing completely nothing. They haven't sued any of the malicious commenters so far, which is super weird to me. When an idol like Wonyoung is receiving that huge amount of hate for basically no reason at all, any other company would sue those haters for malicious comments. This really reminds me of Blackpink's Jennie. It took YG years to finally take care of the hate she's been receiving. When it comes to Wonyoung, netizens are simply ruthless because they know that they can say anything they want about her and Starship will do nothing about it. Another reason is the favoritism towards Eugene and Wonyoung. Now, to be honest, I get why Starship is favoriting them. Eugene and Wonyoung already have a huge fan base, as they are known for being former ISO members. Starship is pushing them the most only to promote IVE better. That's why we mostly see Eugene or Wonyoung in thumbnails, mainly during their debut, to get more views and exposure. It does not do anything good for them because we already have fan wars within the fandom and solo stands attacking Wonyoung and Eugene. Starship thinks here only about the views and money they can get from them. It's a good thing that they finally show other members in the thumbnails. Now let's talk about something I could talk for ages. How Starship is overworking IVE. Let's start with their debut. They debuted with the song 11. Now take a quick guess how many times the girls had to perform 11. Around 22 times. It's not even a joke, you can literally go on their Instagram and count how many times they had to perform 11. It is a lot, considering that other groups don't perform that much. Now IVE came back with a new song, Love Dive. This time IVE performed Love Dive so far 16 times. The biggest problem here has Wonyoung. She not only has to perform with IVE multiple times, but she's also an MC. She was once an MC for over 5 hours at the AAA show. The show ended very late and Wonyoung right after had a very short time to sleep, even though, to be honest, I wouldn't even call it going to sleep, but simply taking a nap. Wonyoung was getting ready the same day at 4 in the morning to be an MC and perform 11 with IVE at 6 a.m. Recently, many have noticed how IVE members look tired. I mean, are we even surprised? Their company loves overworking their idols, even if they're injured, just like they did in 2015, where Sister Soyu had to perform with back injury since Starship didn't do any modifications to her schedule, being completely aware of her back injury. And to be honest, I'm not surprised that she left the company. When they were practicing 11, Ray felt dizzy and had to go to the restroom. You could notice in the AP that Ray wasn't feeling well at all. Ray was completely messing the choreography. At the end, she had to rest because she was feeling sick. This was actually the tiniest insight to the idol's life. Many of them go through this during practices. I personally believe that as for a rookie group, that many performances is simply too much. I get that Starship wants to promote them well, but there should be limit. IVE members are not some type of robots. Now, many fans have noticed the mistreatment of Gaul. First thing you can notice in both 11 and Love Dive is that she barely gets center time and gets repetitive lines. Many have noticed that in this group, Gaul is the main dancer. That's why many got surprised when she didn't get the dance break in Love Dive. As we all know, Eugene got the dance break And now, take a guess what happened. People used Gallo's mistreatment to hate on Eugene and other members. So I really hope this is going to change the next comeback because I'm sick of seeing people calling IVE Wonyoung, Eugene, and friends, and the solo stands attacking the members. So let me guys know what do you feel down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to my channel for more. Bye!